As you might remember, President von der Leyen announced in her press conference on the first 100 days of her mandate that we will hold a College of Commissioners regularly dedicated to security. So today we had the first Security College reunion. The objective was to ensure that the college members ourselves are regularly updated on security developments on all relevant topics across the board. At the same time, this is also about every member of the college contributing from the angle of her and his portfolio to the threat assessment and to the measures which will increase our overall security. Only with a clear and in-depth understanding of the threats can we effectively contribute to collective security. And this Security College was actually a very good case, a very good introduction into the main topic of our regular college reunion today. We approved the Preparedness Union Strategy, where, of course, security is an important element, but it's about more than that. I will give a few elements on the Preparedness Union Strategy as Executive Vice President, but Commissioner in charge, Commissioner Labib, will go into more details about the document and what it entails. Obviously, preparedness. As we say in English, fix your roof while the sun is still shining. Or in Romanian, in my native Romanian, we say pregătește-ți iarna carul și vara sania. Prepare your chariot in the winter and your sleigh in the summer. So preparedness is about ourselves, the whole of the union, the whole of the society, the whole of the government, all of hazards approach. It is about us exiting a reactive, responsive mindset towards potential risks and hazards, and entering into an approach, into a mindset that is about forecasting, about anticipating risks, about prevention, about information, about education, about preparation, and then in the end about crisis management and crisis response, better performed with the involvement of the EU level. Actually, 90% of EU respondents' questions via Eurobarometer mentioned that it was very important, fairly important, overall important that the European Union is involved in the coordination towards crisis responses and, of course, obviously towards preparation and anticipation. And it is about that, our Preparedness Union Strategy, what the EU, what added value the European Union brings in supporting member states, in working with member states, in working with regional and local governments, with businesses, with social partners, with civil society, with the population, to be able to prepare and to navigate more efficiently a landscape where we see more and more often, across the sectors, different types of risks and hazards. They can be climate-related risks in some part of Europe, and there the awareness is absolutely much more acute, and maybe with the preparedness, the investment of those member states are more advanced. Southern regions, let's talk about wildfire risks or about floods, but floods also affect Central Europe, Eastern Europe. We can talk about cyber security risks, which are borderless. And of course, sometimes we may look at incidents that relate to hospital cyber attacks in a part of Europe or about other types of incidents in other member states. But they are borderless and they require a joint effort and a joint response. We can, of course, look at the potential risks that come from disinformation, manipulation. And these require, of course, coordinated action and coordinated responses. And, of course, man-made conflicts are also a potential risk and hazard, and these also require a coordinated preparation, anticipation. Towards all these potential risks, the Preparedness Union Strategy comes with a set of responses. We are not starting from scratch. The COVID pandemic has shown that the added value of acting together in solidarity, in coordination, in the European Union framework is absolutely crucial, that it makes us more efficient, that it makes us stronger. Of course, we need to go a bit further to be much more efficient. And towards these purposes, the Preparedness Union Strategy comes with this all of government, all of society, all of hazards approach. This is a complex approach. It will require a lot of work with member states to be able to put into place the set of actions, concrete actions and initiatives that are mentioned in the Preparedness Union Strategy. But it is also about being aware of our responsibility to be prepared. And this mindset about being responsible refers to a societal preparation as well. And coming back a bit to my direct portfolio, which is on social, it is important that in the Preparedness Union Strategy, we have one pillar, one of the 7 pillars, that is dedicated to societal preparedness. And there we need to talk to our citizens, all generations, all households, those that are more vulnerable, all need to be informed, all need to be equipped, to be skilled in order to be able to be prepared. In the end, you need to know how to act, how to react if the power goes off, if there's an earthquake, if there's a massive flood, or there's any type of threat. How do you protect yourself? What resources do you need? How do you yourself take responsibility, and what else do you expect to receive as support from the public authorities? So the societal dimension is important. You will see in the Preparedness Union Strategy elements related to the need that we not only set up information and alert systems, but also to teach, to introduce in curricula, in training programs, elements related to how we anticipate, understand, and manage risks. It is also very important, and we discussed this today in the college, to encourage volunteers and volunteering, which we already do through our European programs, European Solidarity Corps, through Erasmus, but we need to encourage volunteering even more in order to be able to support each other and to really implement solidarity. And it is also very important that in the Preparedness Union Strategy, in the societal dimension, we tackle disinformation, misinformation. This is a bit connected with what we put in the Union of Skills, that one of the key basic skills is the citizenship skill, which means being able to have critical thinking, being able to identify and to be protected against malicious information, disinformation, because this is one of the main threats, one of the main risks that is addressed by this Preparedness Union Strategy. So it is a complex document. It is a document that talks about prevention, about being proactive, about working closer together with member states, about having preparedness by design in our EU policies and inviting member states to do the same with the policies, whether it's about, skills, whether it's about cyber, about how we budget, finance, clean industrial deal. A preparedness lens is always important for the different types of risks that we might need to mitigate. Thank you. These would be my comments, and now I think Commissioner Labib will explain a bit more.
Yes, Commissioner, please.